I quit playing video games so that I could become a day trader, and this is what the first 6 months looks like. So I've got a few bullet points written down right here, and I'm just gonna go over what it's really like going through your first 6 months as a day trader. So what I thought day trading was versus what it actually is, it's basically night and day here. I thought I was going to be able to just jump into this thing and start making money off the rip. I know that's what we all wanted to do, but you'll jump in there and it's quickly going to take some money from you. I'm just saying, like I said, this is my experience from the first 6 months. So I thought that it was this thing where you could just like maybe get rich quick, and like you can over time. So I'm just now seeing at this 6 months time, I started to see around 5 months like profitability or like break even, I would say. And so, going from thinking I could just toss some money in there and, boom, we're going to make some money, it really quickly showed me, hey, dude, it's not like that. So, my biggest beginner mistake, I was placing a trade and it was on a live account. I put $100 on there. I was like, let's go. We're going to be rich next week. Like, we're going to have 20 grand by the end of the month. Like, so I jumped in there, and the first thing that happened, boom, it took $10 straight immediately from the account. I was like, close, 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 close. And like I said, my internet connection was not the best, and I found myself down $10 in the account. So there we go, that $100 account, thinking I was going to be rich next week. I instantly got hit with this wave of emotions that I didn't even know were something that I was going to have to tackle or anything like that. But I was like, whoa, I'll be honest, it scared me. It really was like, holy, so it can just take money that fast. All right, so I had to figure out some systems. I was like, this is something that I got to learn. And, I jumped in again. I was like, okay, cool, it's going up. I'm going to click buy. And cool, it went up a little bit. I made like $2. And then boom, it went down again. And now I'm down. I'm at like $80 in that account. Okay, so now here is where I finally listened to all the people that I'd been watching, all the FX Alex G, all the Mamba FX, the TJR, all those guys. And I finally had to take a second and listen. Okay, this is not as easy as I thought that it was going to be. So, what did I do? I took some time to start learning this thing. Why strategy mattered less than psychology at the start. So, in the beginning, my strategy was, as most people, I was using support and resistance. So, you're coming up, you're going up on this scale right here. You come up, put a line. It comes down, you stay here and it holds. You put a stop loss, it goes up. That's what I was doing, and it started to work on demo. But here's the thing, and I highly, 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 highly suggest, this is the thing that's going to save you money. I highly suggest starting on demo, okay? And this also sounds crazy, but start off, this might be a hot take, but start off on a milli account, like one of those 1 million accounts. Go start one of those so that you can break your mind of the numbers. But like, most people get into trading because they want to make some money, right? And you're going to make a lot of money. I can promise you that. Like, you will see, just go to demo, make some money first before you go risking throwing your money out there. See if you can even make some off the rip, all right? And then learn, because it's going to change your mind. You're going to be like, whoa, this is a whole nother beast. Okay, so, but the strategy for me was, how can I learn what's going on here? I wanted to see why is it going up? Why is it going down? Oh, I thought it was going to keep going up. I thought it was going to keep going down. And all this stuff just kept happening to me. But it was like the difference of, like I said, I used to play video games. This was a video game channel. And I was good at Call of Duty. I was a sniper, a quickscoper in Call of Duty. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the lowest time frame and I'm going to snipe some people out. I'm going to get some quickscopes in these Forex markets. And my goodness, I tell you, it is not the same, because you go pushing up thinking you're playing some Warzone, about to go squad wipe some fools. You literally, that game back in and out. You're running some Warzone. You're like, you're on Rebirth. You're like, all right, bet, we're pushing up to Priz, and you know where people are going to be camped out. You know it. You know where you can hold the gunfights. This is a completely different thing. And when you scale down on these super low time frames, it's like it's not the same. You find that, like, oh, you think you're going to make some money because that's where the action is. But no, the real action is on those higher time frames. Zoom out a little bit. So strategy over psychology. Psychology is something that, like, you're definitely going to go through here. So it's going to change you. I promise you. It has changed me in just 6 months. The moment I realized overtrading was my real enemy, my stop loss kept getting hit. And so I cut off the stop loss. Then what happened? It started tanking on me. For some reason, I'd get in at the perfect time for it to just tank on me. And I mean, let me know in the comments below if that's happened to you. And also, if you hadn't already, like this video and subscribe. It's like, I know you know what I'm talking about. You're like, okay, all right, it's tapped up, it's tapped down. And then you're like, okay, bet, I'm hopping in right here. And no, it goes the complete opposite way. And then now you're all in this fight or flight mode. You're like, oh, you're trying to take all my money, and then it is something, y'all. I'm telling you, like, to compare trading to Warzone, it's like, just imagine that there's the green guys and the red guys, and they're both trying to squad wipe each other, like, left and right. And if the red guys get over the green guys, then they just squad wipe them, and they're just like out holding, what I'm saying? They're over there at control, holding level 3. You get what I'm saying? Like, dude, there's levels to this trading stuff, but I had to go from playing the video games to replacing the market as a war zone. And when I saw liquidation, there's all these different terminologies that you're gonna hear and learn about, but I started seeing it's called liquidity. And so I looked up how to trade liquidity, and that was one of the things that I thought was going to help me, but not in the beginning. It helps me a lot now, but in the beginning, my goodness, there's a lot of stuff, like, oh my gosh, it's so much. Like, there was a homie at the gym pulled up today. He was like, dude, something about, like, somebody told him about hopping in to do trading. He was afraid to take the risk. And I was like, whoa, let me tell you this. Like, if you're watching this video right now, anybody who's watching this video, and you have that thought about, oh, should I start trading? Should I not? Do it. Just do it. Like, just like how this has been my gaming channel for years, but I'm about to post this video right here because, like, it's written in the name, The Real Profit. It's just, it blows my mind. It was written there underneath all of it the whole time. It's like I was meant to do this. So what else do I have written here? How emotions quietly ruin my good setups. Okay, so, oh my gosh, this is something, like, you need to have a trading journal as well. Like, look how much stuff I have written in this thing. Look at that. That is a ton. Like, I mean, it's just so, go in there, go find, like, your gurus, go find your guys, go, like, I mean, it's like, you don't have to sign up for a class. I promise you that. You don't have to sign up for a class. Spend some time to learn something on your own for once that's going to change your life forever. And just do it. And write it all down. Write it all down. Thorough, deep notes. Super high quality notes, okay? Super high quality notes, all right? And then get in there and then start doing your trading journals. See, I've got all these things. These are all my, look at that. Deep inner transformation. That's the freaking NASDAQ guy, you know? There's volume delta. There's price action going on here. And you need to trade the low volume node. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Freaking, you know who I'm talking about. So, but dude's got it. Dude's got it. Go take some thorough notes. All right, so this is what I wrote. Full page, y'all. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I thought that this was at my 6 months. So tomorrow marks 6 months. 6 months into learning / becoming a successful day trader. 6 months into this amazing, beautiful life filled with abundance. The amount of milestones accomplished. The amount of self-respect. The sheer discipline. Utterly grateful to my core. The ability to help and inspire millions of people globally. To have taken the time to learn such a life-altering skill. The power of knowledge capable to extract millions of dollars from the foreign exchange markets. This is no gamble. There is no risk, only opportunities to become a better self. This past 6 months has been, and it was 5 at the time, so this past 5 months has been the most insightful journey I have ever been through in my life. I am thankful to have been chosen to carry the message. The universe has shown me, okay, so I started getting into some spiritual stuff there, but it is truly amazing. I mean, I even wrote down in here, I was like, I get to start my dream job tomorrow. Look, when I first ever started trading, this is why, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I took my first, it got messed up here. I took my first trade 3 days ago, June 29th, 2025. I was on a demo account. I started the account with a balance of 5,000. And see, like I said, start off with $1 million. That's like, because you want to break your mind of the numbers. Like, I believe. But if you want some realistic something, and say you're starting off with like a lower amount, then, maybe start off with a smaller account. It's up to you. It's preference. But if you're in this to make a lot of money, then why would you not want to start off with what it feels like to have a lot of money? Huh? Start off with the Amelia account. I'm telling you. So, yeah, where it says, I entered into the trade not knowing anything. I did not set a stop loss. And before I knew it, I was down $109. I read the market incorrectly and got in with the buy position on a bearish downtrend. I immediately got back in with a sell position. I came up $16, and as soon as I saw market fluctuation dipping into the profits, I closed out. In that moment, I had a scarcity mindset. I had no real technical analysis, no stop loss or trailing stop loss in place. At this point, I was on my 5th day of learning how to trade. So this is amazing to be able to come back to this stuff and read it. Oh my goodness. So trading today is a lot differently. Like this morning, it is Monday, January 26th. 2026, and this morning, like, I went to go trade, and I told myself that this week I am going up in lot size, and I knew that the last time I went up in lot size, it's like it scares you or something. I don't know. It's weird, but and I'm on a prop firm challenge right now with Alpha Capital. And some people would say that I jumped in too soon. It's all a learning curve, but it's just, the thing is staying in this game. So how much money can you put in and then stay playing this game with that amount of money? That's the game. So you want to win as many gunfights as you possibly can. So you need to learn the best loadout that you could possibly have and take good setups, high quality A+ setups. So a high quality A+ setup, you're risking barely anything to make a great, like a 5x, like a 5-to-1. But how journaling trades genuinely changed everything for me. Like, this is something that I did off the rip. You could see, I was like, okay, whatever. I felt it was awkward or weird at first because I'm a man, and you know, like I like to skate and make music and play video games and go to the gym. It's like, dude, me writing a journal down, it took a second, you know? So I did everything possible. I was like mad at myself in the beginning for taking losses. Like, you know, wins didn't make me confident. I had to realize, and this is what I'm really finding out right now. It's like my losses made me so much smarter. And I realized that most of us, or a lot of us that are getting into trading, especially in this beginning time, it's like, you just want it, you know, and say you've been losing for a while and like, or say like just a lot of stuff could be going on. You're like, I just want it, you know, I'm ready. I want it. And then it slaps you in the face again. And this is just one of those things that you're like, dude, I'm going to keep getting back up here. I'm going to keep getting back up. Like it's not going to take me down, you know, but it's like my losses showed me the other side of the market. You know, like I thought I was going into maybe a buy position, which say it did go up for a minute, but then to stomp me out. And it showed me to zoom out, one, and two, that there's still more to learn. Okay, so, you know, it's like patience. Oh my gosh, patience and greed and FOMO, they kick in so hard. Fear of more options. So it's the patience thing. We got to learn to have more patience. You might think as soon as you open up the charts, you're like, it's going up or it's going down. And you think that it's time to just throw your money in there and then just get all ragdolled around like, oh, I don't know where we're going. Oh, we're up 20. Oh, we're down 50. Oh, we're up $5. Oh, we're down 100. Like it's, you know, there's just like, we got to get comfortable with winning at this point because we've been way too comfortable losing for way too long. Okay. So, you know, it's just life is such a beautiful thing and the markets are beautiful. They're not ever going to lie to you. They're going to do exactly what they were supposed to do every single time. It is up to you to be on the right side of that position. If I could go back in time and what I would tell myself, like what I would tell you, say a beginning version, like you're in the beginning. If you have put money in there, take it out or leave it there. Just do not trade on that account anymore. Go into demo, prove that you have a profitable or we're all going to do it. We want to get to the making money part of this, right? I get it. But practicing is what makes better. So by you waking up every single morning, yes, like for me, I wake up, I live in on the East Coast. So I wake up at 7:30 every single morning. I open up my windows. I get to see the beautiful sun come up from the ground, go up through the trees, and start a beautiful sunny day. Okay? And then I, you know, do my morning meditations. I highly advise these things because it's going to help you that much quicker get to profitability. That's what we're doing here. You know, you wanted to get into this because you saw or heard that you could get into some life-changing amounts of money. Well, yes, you can. Like I promise you, go do it on demo so you can see how much money you can make. But I doubt most of us are jumping in here with $1 million to go make like 10K in 2 minutes. You get where I'm coming from? Okay, so, and even so, even if you were down to go drop 100K into it, it's like, it takes a lot of discipline in the mind to even allow it. Like, here's the thing. Most people, I can say I did this as well. I still find myself here or there doing this, but it's like you jump in, you're like, oh, I'm going for a 3-to-1, which if you let it ride, yeah, dude, great setup. But what happens in the mind, we first see it go negative and you're like, oh, -$5, whoa. And then you see it go up to 10, you're like, oh, I'm closing out, I'm taking that. And that's just what we do. I don't know why that's what we do, but in the beginning, that's what we do. Okay? So, you know, I can say now I'm very grateful for, I guess, getting the shorter end of the stick the whole beginning, like losing so much in the beginning, major losses, like, whoa, I mean, unfathomable amount of numbers, and it was demo account, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I was like holding myself, I was negative like 60K, I was like, whoa, but guess what? What if it went up 60K? That's where my mind started to question things. I was like, okay, all I have got to do is learn how to make it go up that amount. That's it. All you want to do is make some, lose a little bit less. Make some more, lose a little bit less. Keep making more, keep losing less. That is the game here. Win some more gunfights, keep acquiring a better loadout, win some more gunfights, jump back in the battlefield, and every time you jump in the battlefield, you are running the risk of getting wiped out every single time. Like, the only way you respond is if you put some more money into this game. That's that, you know what I mean? So, like I say this too, and it's like, you can't get past the amount of time that it takes. Like, I've cried tears down my face being like, explain it to me, please. What is it? I just want to know. I want to know. Please show me. What do I need to know? I'm ready. That's what it was. Hours of that stuff, falling asleep here at my desk being like, what is it? What are you trying to show me? I was watching videos on 2x, like 2 times speed, and listening to audiobooks, all of the best ones that they all talking about, all on 2 times speed, so that I could get all of this information as fast as I possibly could. And to get to a break-even stage at 5 months, I'd say that that's pretty good, because here we are at 6 months, and it's like, I'm still at break even, you know what I mean? But I'm letting you guys know that. And it's, say my trades didn't break even today, I would have closed a little over $200 today. What the next 6 months is going to look like for me is a continuation of this. We're continuing on this bullish trend of my life. I hope that's the same for you as well. I hope that you've liked this video and subscribed by now. If you hadn't, you know what to do. Like I said, this is why I quit playing video games to become a day trader, and I am. I wake up every morning 7:30, like I said. Market, I get to see pre-market, and then sometimes you can catch some nice little moves that happen at like 8 o'clock. At like 9, 10, there's like a little boom, little bump that goes on there. Yeah, and then just keep it simple as you possibly can, and have a clear intention. Be like, look, like I really did not know that this was going to be what 6 months was, y'all. But I knew that if I kept going, the only possibility is that I get better at this thing, right? And so the more that you're in there, the more that you win and lose less, the more you're going to get a good feel for this thing. And then it's like, sure, you're going to lose. I'm telling you, it's like you can't just go jumping into Call of Duty and think like, bet I'm going to go be the best. Like, dude, I got to top 1% in the world in Call of Duty. Like, that didn't just happen overnight. No, years of grinding Call of Duty to get to that level. So for me to, I didn't even write down notes about Call of Duty stuff. Thankfully, I even write down, I noticed that my hands were getting slightly, moist or whatever. Like my hands were getting sweaty when I upped the lot size. Like, dude, I noticed that, fear was kicking. Like, analyze yourself and really question why the hell you're still doing what you're doing. Okay, really question it. Be like, hold on, I got this one life. I got this one single life. I need to go make it worth something. Okay? So it's like, for me, there's a clear vision for why I do all of this stuff. I also have another channel. It's called The Mindset Manual, and I post every single day on that account. So for those of you that have been subscribed, that's where I've been, over on The Mindset Manual. It's a motivational channel, and You know, we've been growing strong. It was doing great over on TikTok. I had to cut TikTok because it just wasn't showing any love. But yeah, the next 6 months looks like pure profitability here. You know, so it's if I'm able to go down 100 and up 100, you see where I'm going. You see where I'm going. We're going up. So are you. So if you hadn't already, like this video and subscribe. I'm going to be posting more videos like this. Like I'm on this YouTube stuff, y'all. So let's go be profitable. All right. I believe in you. You got this.